you're technical and you just have another co-founder who's probably just as technical, and you build something. And so if I can even tell individuals who are looking to start a career or in high school or middle school, start figuring out what exactly is your niche. And if it's technical, go all in, go extremely all in, because the opportunity for you to be one of these founders who you're not taking a risk when you are no longer at some of these top firms, and you can take a risk with somebody else's capital, do it. I mean, respectfully, right?
I mean, don't fuck the money over, right?
No, don't mess up the money.
Don't fuck the money over purposely.
Don't mess the money up, yeah. But come on, you
like
also...
don't say, hey, I spent you $5,000, I failed, but I learned a lot of lessons.
No, that's when you hire the business person and they'll smooth talk.
So let me ask you this, right? Tell me if you agree or disagree with this statement, right? A lot of great things are happening in tech. And Seattle has a great tech place. A lot of great things happen in tech in Seattle. Have a comment, the investors are not keeping up.
Say that one more time.
So there's a lot of great tech happening in Seattle, but the investors are not keeping up.
Oh, like the investors are lagging. Well...
I know so many people.
That actually,
that
would make sense.
I know so many people who told no here and they go to the Bay Area and get money within months.
Yeah, so I mean, that's an interesting observation because as like it's what is the case too is that there's a reason why I think hundreds of billions of dollars goes to the SF, and then from a Seattle perspective, I think we get like I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say like if SF gets around 96 billion, we get like 8 billion or something.
Yeah, it's like not even close.
Yeah, not even close. Not
yeah.
close. It's like a significant magnitude less, probably 10x is what I want to say. And what that then becomes is if you're only focused on Seattle, you're already missing a lot of deal flow that's happening elsewhere. So you already are at a disadvantage. Frankly, you're at a disadvantage. But because you're not necessarily having to contend with the velocity and speed of what's happening at SF, you're not always on the surface, right? So if a VC at an SF sees 10,000 deals, let's say they see 10,000 deals, or maybe 1,000 deals, or maybe 2,000 deals, and they tell their LPs, because that's a great number for LPs. I see 2,000 deals, but only invest in 4. That's a great number for LPs, right? They're seeing velocity, and quite frankly, they're also probably seeing a lot of surface level investments, which means that's not the investment that's going to change the future of the world 10 years from now, which means you're at an advantage, right? But you're also missing the fact that potentially, given that, again, it's all about the power law, you might be missing out, oh, wow, that was an interesting way of tackling this automotive problem that's happening right now that Tesla can't fix or SpaceX can't fit, right? And so the strategic advantage that Seattle has is, one, again, they're not really competing too much on speed. They compete on depth. But two, when you look at SF and the fact that they have significant funding there, they're at a disadvantage as far as seeing all the possibilities of everything that's happening. And so to your point, yeah, in an interesting sense, Seattle can be considered as a laggard. And what that requires then is it might make sense for a lot of VCs to have some kind of presence in SF just to ensure that when we see that biotech and computational biology and AI is converging, are we confident that that is not converging in Boston? Are we confident that's not converging
Boston,
in,
Austin,
right?
Atlanta.
Austin.
Nashville,
I don't think Atlanta's going to be that big.
No, okay.
Not for AI and biocomputational biology. But in SF or San Diego or even, in those areas, and it's like, you should be there. You should 100% be there. And you're right. That is a big risk.
So someone told me this before, right?
Risk.
So a few years ago, I was in the Bay Area, like doing some stuff right there. I was talking to the investor, right? I said, hey, right, let me get your opinion, right? Why is the Bay Area Seattle so different, right?
Uh-huh.
And he just sort of told me, I think he'd hit right on, right? He said, Jason, like this, in the Bay Area, all the VC investors are former founders.
That is true. Even A16Z.
Yeah. All the, in Seattle, they're all former Amazon, former Microsoft. They never started a company. And the bigger one, he's like, hey, in the Bay Area, he says like suppose Tom Jones sold his company for $50 million. He's gonna probably invest $10 million of that in the startup community.
Yeah, true.
He said in Seattle, like I could be wrong, but Seattle, like when they make it big, they go away, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think part of this, like the invest, like someone in Seattle makes it big, like all the investors fuck me over, fuck the Seattle startup community, right? Is that right?